Okay, so today we're going to talk about sectors of a circle, which is just basically a slice out of a circle, and we're going to find the area of just this piece of the circle. So think of it as like a piece of pizza or something like that, or a piece of cake or a round cake, or something like that, piece of pie. Now I'm hungry. Okay, so we are going to look at sectors. A sector is a section of a circle bounded by a central angle and its intercepted arc. Excuse me, I can't talk. So think of a sector like a slice of pizza or pie, something like that. So the area of a sector of a circle is a portion of the entire area, okay? So it's just going to be a fraction out of the entire area of the circle. So this area formula is A equals x times pi r squared, that's the area formula for a circle, divided by 360, where x is the degree measure of the arc and r is the radius of the circle, okay? So these are pretty easy problems, so let's go ahead and get to them. So we're going to find the area and we're going to round to the nearest hundredth. So this right here, this 51 degrees, this is your x, okay? BC in this case, this is your r. So it's giving you all of the information you need and all you have to do is plug it in. So my area formula, I'm going to start with x, which is 51 degrees. Times pi, my r is 16 squared, divided by 360. So you can plug all of this in all at once. You can take 51 times pi times 16 squared and divide it by 360. You don't even need any parentheses or anything. It will work out in your calculator. So if you round that to the nearest hundredth, you're going to get 113.94 feet squared. Area is always squared. Okay, so number 2. This section right here, the shaded section, this is x. PQ, that's your r. So let's plug it in. I'm going to take 139 times pi times 22 squared. And I'm going to divide by 360. So I'm just going to plug that in. I'm going to have 139 times pi times 22 squared divided by 360. And I'm going to end up with 587.09 centimeters squared. Okay? So I'm going to skip number 3, I'm going to go into number 4. So this time, this 126, it isn't in my shaded area. So that's not my x. My x belongs in my shaded area. So I've got to take 360 and I've got to subtract that 126 to find the x that I need. And that's going to be 234. Okay? And then GH is my R, so now I'm ready to go. So my area formula is going to be 234 times pi times 13 squared divided by 360. So if you plug that in, 234 times pi times 13 squared divided by 360, it's going to give you 345.10. This is yards squared. Okay, I'm going to leave the rest on the front page for you. Let's look at the back. Okay, I'm confident that you can work 7 through 10. I want to look at a few down bottom. So it says find the total area in the shaded region, round to the nearest hundredth. Okay, so what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to add up the shaded regions to find the total x that we need. So So it tells me HG is 7, that is my radius. And it shows me one of my shaded areas is 46. And both of those shaded areas should be 46 because they are vertical angles. So 46 plus 46 should be my total x, which is 92. So my x should be 92. And now I'm ready to plug in. So my area should be 92 times pi times 7 squared divided by 360. So not too much harder. So 92 times pi times 7 squared divided by 360. You should get 39.34 centimeters squared. Okay, same type situation with number 12, so I'm going to skip it. Number 13. It shows me that this section is 143. And I would assume that these two are vertical, so this would be 143 as well. So let's take those away from 360, both of them. That will leave me with what I need. So 360 minus 143 minus 143. That would give me 74. That's my x. Now it tells me EB is 10.4, so that's my R. I want you to pay close attention in number 12 to this. This is actually your diameter, so your radius should be 15. Sorry, I had a random thought there. So now let's plug in number 13. My area should be 74 times pi times 10.4 squared divided by 360. So if you do that, let's see here, 74 pi 10.4 squared divided by 360, you end up with 69.85 inches squared. Okay, let's look at number 15. This piece is 58 degrees, and this shaded piece is half of the circle, so it should be 180. So if we add those together, 180 plus 58 should be 238. That's my x. Now it tells me JM is 10. That's my diameter, so my radius is 5. Now I'm ready to plug in. So I'm going to do 238 times pi times 5 squared divided by 360. And you should get 51.92 millimeters squared. Alright, number 16. All of these white unshaded regions are 62 degrees. So let's take all those away from 360. That will leave me with what I need. So 360 minus 62 minus 62 minus 62. That will leave me with 174. That's my x. And then PC, that is my R. So I'm ready to plug in now. So you should get 218.65 centimeters squared. Alright. So finish up the problems on your notes, and then I want you to start on your homework. Make sure that you are quietly working, please.